So, what I wanted to talk about today is your circles. And that circle that I'm talking about, hopefully, is a small one. And that circle is those who are closest to you, your inner circle, those that you let in, on the most intimate parts of your life. It's very important who we let in and who we keep out, especially today, because I don't know, the gene pool has been tainted, obviously. At least that's how it appears to me. And so I think it's very important who we allow in our circles, because there's so many different types of personalities out there. And it's very important that you choose your friends wisely. When I was younger, I thought it was just about having as many friends as possible. I thought that's what it was all about. You know what I mean? The more, the better. The bigger the tribe around me, the cooler I am, right? Because nothing says cool like a bunch of people around you. But now, with age, as I've gotten older, because I am 46 now, I realize that it's really quality over quantity when it comes to the people around you. It's very important. So important, I would say, that it's probably second on the list of importance in people that you choose. Only second to first, the woman that you choose. That is ultimately the biggest decision you will make in your life. The woman that you choose to spend yours with. There is, I don't think, a bigger, more impactful decision than that. It literally will affect every area of your life for the rest of your life, for at least as long as she is in it. And so that's a very important decision. And this one comes in right underneath that. It's likewise very important, because when you get older, you realize and you appreciate quality in people. And that quality comes from good character traits. Personalities, there can be an array of personalities, but it's the character traits that are important. And as I was thinking about this the other day on a little walk, it was interesting, all the different thoughts that started coming to mind and all the memories I had of high school and times growing up, and how things have changed and how my views have changed on topics like this. But I do think it's important who you let into your circle today, especially today. Because I would venture to say that the world that surrounds you is a world that seeks to tear you down. An example of this is just, the attacks on masculinity. I mean, there has been an obvious attack on masculinity, And so it's just things like these. I mean, there's attacks coming from every which way, folks. And so what you need are people that can help lift you up. Because when everything else is trying to tear you down, they are going to be some of the most important assets that you hold. And so, yeah, it's very important that we choose wisely. Because they can also tear you down. And that just depends on some of these different, character types and personality types that I will talk about in another video here. I will link it at the end because I'm going to create a video to talk about the personality array. Because as I was thinking about this, I started to think about all the different personality types and different character types that I've come in contact with in my life, which has been many. And I think it's an interesting enough topic and an entertaining enough topic that it's worthy of a video. So I thought I'd make it and put it out there. So hopefully it's done in time when this one is, and I can link it somewhere at the end of this, and then you can follow right into that. And that one will hopefully lead you to the vetting process of who and who not to allow into your circles. So yeah, choose your circle wisely. It's very important. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. That video will tie into this, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, I am Brad Casper. This is Casper's Corner. Subscribe. We're out.